Hello, guys. Who is awake? Quick one, guys. Quick one. I've heard that many of them are still crying for our beautiful Kora success. Why are they crying for our success? I heard that Agama Lizard, the noise maker, is still making noise. Agama is still making noise everywhere. And Mr. Juju Prato have taken the children out on Father's Day. I hope this is going to bring peace from now on and let everybody be on their own. Me, I really want them to have peace because me myself, I'm tired of the analyzing. If you see, I haven't been analyzing too much these days because I just want them to take their time and settle their differences, and at the end of the day, they are going to be fine. They are going to be fine. We are waiting for the biggest announcement that he said he want to give us on the 20th. On the 20th, he said he's going to make a big announcement. 5 days to go. It's good. Now you have taken children out, making them to take risk. I've seen that you're making the children to take risk. Please thumbs up this video as you are joining. Who is awake? If you haven't slept, say hi to self-love. Say hi, guys. We are a day like
Hold on to the pedals. Okay? Hold on to the pedals. Alright, so
Wahala.
this is the top. Time to go.
Hey. So short. This man is not going crazy. Why will he be doing video short like this? Can't even do a long video. Oh my word. They have turned his educational page to children page now. Now you see how confused this guy is. They have turned the educational page to children page. I don't know why his fans are not seeing anything wrong with what this guy is doing, but all they keep doing is to be looking for Kora to ridicule. They are just looking for Kora to spoil her name, to make them feel good about themselves. I don't know what they will gain in doing all this. I was still surprised when I heard that Patricia Pose is still out for Kora by this time of the day. This is wickedness. Let's listen to Kora's story.
To know what happened yesterday at Kit Kats, called Kit Kats. Yesterday, it was a freaky day. So they told us that the after party would be at an SCX club. When they said SCX club, I'm like, okay, nice. You know, maybe just a place maybe some people can be doing it on the side and everybody's dancing. When I entered this place, please, I didn't do, but I'm a rich Berlin. For me, Kora, the free spirit, to be uncomfortable. For me to be like, no, this place is wrong. Sodom and Gomorrah. After the award ceremony, we went straight to the after party. I got there with my black on black. Everything nice. No, I wasn't black. It was a little kinky, the furry boots. When I reached there, they told me, sorry, get out. You don't look right. We need leather. Kink. I said, look now, my shirt is leather. They said, no, that's not what they want. They need leather, blah, blah, blah. I've forgotten how they listed it. So I said, okay, what can I do? This is me. I showed them my 10 million followers. I showed them everything. They said, I'm sorry, you don't look the part. Please move. You can't get in there with denim jeans.
Really?
Just because bounce my life. So we went to another place. I was like, these people I'm not even here for that nonsense. I'm a superstar nonsense. But when I went to the other place, my body was just telling me, you need to experience this Kit Kat. Go back, go back. So I told my friends, even after I paid the gate fee for that place, 22 euros, I said, you know what, guys, I'm going to go back to my hotel. I'm going to wear the pants that they want me to wear. I'm going to come back and I'm going to go to Kit Kat. I changed my shoes into the leather, so it would be black leather. And then I changed a little bit, some things. And then I moved confidently to Kit Kat. When I reached there, she said, enter. As soon as I entered, I said, open your bag, take all your phone, your anything recordable, they pack everything. I said, God, how do I show my people that I'm here? I thought I was from inside.
Kora sabi do content, eh?
Please go drop the phone. I say, God, okay, I'm gonna drop it. So I went to drop the phone. When I entered into the party, remember that guy with the glass boobs that we saw in the beginning? Not the first person we are sitting, but this time he was not wearing anything. He go on the outside.
Kora na bad girl. You know what this girl don't see for life? This girl don't see shaggy.
I just say, let me turn. I just smell something. You know the smell of sheets versus combination of body fluids. As you're entering, now waiting at the smell. Hey! My friend from the party, she said, do not sit down on any chair because when my other friend sat down, she came back with infection on her leg. I said,
Which one be who is this one? It's Kora that is talking. No, Kora is talking about her experience in Berlin.
I adjust my gilly. Leg was burning. I don't sit down. I don't go carry infection come off for Berlin. Body fluid hit me like a pungent wave as soon as I walked into the doors. I was very flabbergasted, but I said, chin up, Kora, you will experience this for your Koreans. They must know that Club Kit Kats exist, and I will give them the lowdown.
Bravo!
I saw one guy, black guy, just did as if he was bumping into me. I said, oh, God, stop doing like you're bumping into me. I said, do like this, two people knocking. Baka, 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 baka.
He said two people knocking. Baka, baka, baka.
I thought another girl was violently shoving her inside another woman and looking at me in the eye.
He said the person is shouting. This Kora don't work out for life. Oh, Kora. Voila.
Looking at me and smiling. His smile was so sincere. I was like, oh. My eyes just dropped down to the roller. It was outside and he was doing this. It was just so in front of my face. Somebody that was smiling at me, I thought it was a friend. You were I ran commode, but on my way out, I tripped small. I was afraid that I looked like this. I saw one girl. She just opened her leg there. There was a strap that tied one leg, tied another leg. Man, different men. It doesn't matter them, the size or whether he even washing or.
Hey,
she's welcome. Hi. She's welcome. Hi, I see.
God. All of them just they enter, they come out.
Why you destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah?
Sure.
I saw a black guy there. Next thing he said is, excuse me, you look like a Nigerian celebrity. Is your name Kora? I said, no. He said, you look like her. She's a professional dancer and singer. You look like her. I said, wow, I've heard of her many times. People always say I look like her. I've never met her. He said, no, I have to take a picture. I said, okay, let me quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. It's morning and I'm just coming out.
Maybe 20, 50 dollars.
Tell me, say Kora no sabi do content. And this one be content. Now, not be that one way husband they do. The ex-husband not sabi do content. You see the one he's doing with his children. Very, very short video. You know the let look. Kora sabi do video. She dey try, me will not lie. See enjoyment now. Go Berlin, go enjoy. She sabi enjoy, she sabi do content that people enjoy. I bet Kora no be una mate to me will not lie. Me will not lie. Kora no be una mate.
Like focus on
When it
school
comes to content,
stuff.
this girl they try.
All those boyfriend, my boyfriend, let's go to Forever 21, trying to be in the best clique, social things, they're useless in high school. Because sometimes your high school friend, you forget them when you enter university. When you
Yeah.
enter college, you forget your high school friends. Pamela Bean, thank you so much for 100 stars. Pamela Bean, Pamela Bean. What happened?
It's
Still
true.
look great. Thank you. What happened was I was in the middle of my live video and boom, the audio just stopped working.
They are still reporting her. They are reporting her. They are
So
still
we're talking
reporting
about
her.
taking it to the back. It's midnight in Nigeria. Good. This is nighttime with Kora. What topic should I talk about? Kora after dark. Dun, dun, dun. The one guy from Australia says, "Can you do a belly wave in general?" That's my cue to block you. I know you anyway. I know you anyway. You're a weird guy that goes all over the internet asking women to do different things on their live view. Do a belly flopper, do a belly wave. Mm-mm. Good evening. I'm looking to book recommendations on
Kora they try, me will not lie.
how to how to achieve that. How to achieve that. Some of you don't need to achieve that because your man.
How are you guys?
So cannot even give you gag reflex. You understand? But if you're somebody that is dealing with Ebola that is like this, Pamela B, thank you so much for 100 stars. Appreciate you. Ooh, Janice Kendall, thank you for 1999 super thanks.
Bravo.
Love you. Edina Miyame, thank you for 2 super thanks, my queen. Thank you. Hey, Janice.
She's
Kendall,
loved.
thank
This
you
girl
so
is
much.
loved.
Some of
I can see why many people are crying for the love people have for her. She's loved, eh? You just know what is good for you. Don't hate her.
your mangola is like this, so there's no way you need to, do gag reflex with something like this. You can't even get to the back of your tongue, you understand? So you can't have gag reflex. But for somebody that their gola is like this, is what I'm talking about. If you know you're dealing with a man like this, how to not have before you go and vomit on the okay gola. You understand? First things first, it's a mindset thing. You have to set your mind, right? So, if you say, "Oh, I can't," anytime I put it in my throat, I'm going to puke. I can't. You will never get it.
At all.
You have to be first comfortable with your own throat.
Yeah.
Have you ever sat down, take a piece of carrots or something, and just take it to the back just to feel around your throat? Something soft, something like maybe a piece of sausage, anything. Just to feel around your throat, touch your epiglottis, touch different things there. Feel your throat. Some of you, when you feel your throat, you will discover that you have some throat cancer. Some people will
It's so sad they have to report her for not eating them. What is wrong with those people? They are mad people everywhere. You still see that Blessing Joy is still doing the same thing that she's doing. She don't want to stop. She don't want to stop. I don't know what they will gain in all this rubbish. Blessing Joy did not even have time to celebrate her Father's Day, apart from going after Kora, looking for pots to ridicule poor innocent pots. If they are looking for something to saga, they don't see. Even they will saga nursing pots. That is how low they have become. Useless people everywhere. The same fans that have been talking down on the Kora, they still remain the same thing now. I don't know when they will stop, but they don't have content.
There's something called proprioception. It's knowing every part of your body. So when there's a change, you know, including your throat.
Yeah.
Take your hand, put it there, feel your throat. When you want to just swallow. Swallow. Thank you so much for 3,000 stars, Kathy J. Amen.
That's
Kathy
massive,
J.
baby.
Amen.
That
Kathy
massive.
J. Amen. I love you. God bless you, my queen. Ren Roberts, Kathy J. Amen. God bless you. Thank you so much. Practice when you're about to puke or something. Try and just swallow small spit. Instead of just swallow. Okay? That's for the women.
It's good for you to embrace your own self.
There's so many.
Don't be scared. Confidence. When you have confidence on yourself, people will like you for who you are. They will like you for who you are. That is why I no longer talk too much about Justin Dane, because there is no need, because the guy, by the time you keep talking about him, it's like you are giving him fame. Let's just let him be for now. Let's let him be for now. Me, I will be ignoring him. Except people who are trolling Kora, I will come after those people who are talking down on Kora. I don't like that. They should leave her alone. That is only what I don't like. My sister, I don't care, did a video today, right? I have been very busy. Guys, I'm sorry.
All that money. When you bought that house and you are broke, one of the things you're going to do is not misuse your apartment, no matter how dirty you are. What you're going to do is find a way to preserve and make sure your apartment is okay. It's
Exactly.
the way humans are built. Now let me come to childbirth. You give birth to a child you've been nurturing for 9 months.
Yeah.
Your body releases hormones, like I said, oxytocin and prolactin.
Hey, my English
and these are the
teacher.
things that help you.
My English teacher is here, my people. Chlorotrazine and chlorashane. Oh my God, what did she say again?
Your body releases hormones, like I said, oxytocin and prolactin.
Oxytocin and prolactin. Oh my God. I don't care, reloaded. You they speak English, make we not lie. You they speak English. Hey, Jesus. Oxytocin and chlorashane. Okay, now. Whoa.
And these are the things that help you bond with your children. And let me say this. Those same things are released in a new father.
Wow.
Yes. They are both released in a new father. But somehow society has left the responsibility of nurturing on a woman.
Yeah.
That's why you hear dim-witted idiots on this app tell you that it is Kora's responsibility. Thank you so much, sis. It is Kora's responsibility to do rental ghosts and appear in her baby father's house and go and start dressing the child. That's why. Number 2, if you take 2 newborn children of different sexes, a boy and a girl, and you put on a desert and you leave them there, just provide food. Let me tell you what everybody's gonna have. They would all grow up with a survival instinct because it's biological. I don't know what's happening to my life. I promise you, I don't. I don't understand what's going on. It's just as if they're reporting the live. I don't know.
Sorry.
But anyway, because it's biological, it's not biological. I'm sorry, because it's biological, they would have survival instinct.
I was flashing you again.
That's number one. Number two,
Sorry.
none of them will understand what each other should do because they are not in a society. They're in a desert. There's no societal anything
at all.
They're not teaching them how to sweep and prepare food for their husband, and they're not teaching the husband how to go out there and hunt for money. That is what makes it a societal construct.
Yeah.
So when I see people who have been conditioned by society and misogyny, I feel sorry for them because you're not free. All it takes for you to do is read a little. You hear? Women can nurture, and so can men.
Yes, so can men. Yes, of course.
And I do not excuse bad behavior
at all.
And I'm saying this to people.
I've seen men who know how to prepare their children's hair and dress their children's hair. It's not just for women. That is why I hate men when they say women belong to the kitchen. That word, I'm against it. I'm against it. If you like, say that I'm sounding like a feminist. I don't give a fuck. You understand? Women does not belong to the kitchen. If a woman can cook, a man can also cook. That word is very biased words by men.
Here who are mothers that are only because what you're seeing is a classical failure in home training.
Yeah.
And I must be honest.
Of course.
My grandmother, she raised 4 boys. Five boys, I'm sorry. And those 5 boys can cook, clean, and do everything. As a matter of fact, they don't even need the help of a woman to do anything. And so when I see a man who does not understand that cooking, cleaning, and being a responsible human being is not gender-based.
It's not gender-based.
Parents are failures. I'm sorry. Because I mean, cooking is not a gender role. It's a societal construct that makes you think that and why was that put down? Because they felt that men were stronger physically, and that the men they could go out and hunt.
Yeah.
And then the women could stay at home and prepare the proceeds of the hunt.
Exactly.
But you are in a place right now where both genders have the same time at work, do the same type of work, and yet there's still an expectation. In fact, I heard someone say, you should applaud him for doing the fucking barest minimum. Let me say this.
Applaud him
when
for
I
what?
talk about my dad, I don't talk about him enough. Listen, when I talk about my husband, it is not for me to even express. His children are growing, and when they start to use social media, they would have a conversation.
No, your husband is such an understanding man. I don't care. It's not easy to have that type of husband. I don't know. Your husband is such an understanding man. I've seen him now on Telegram. The day you guys talk on Telegram, I respected your husband. Many of our husbands cannot do that. I'm just telling you the facts. They can't. Ego have making them to be behaving rigid. My own have a lot of ego, and I don't like that in him.
About their own father. So let me talk about my father. They are telling Kora to go and dress the child when they know the guy will not allow her to do that. Exactly. Society has changed drastically. The percentage of men are stay-at-home moms and stay-at-home parents and totally depend on the female gender. What a shame. Oh, well, it's not a shame, in my opinion.
It's not a shame. Based on understanding, devil can see God.
And there are men who want to be stay-at-home fathers. And I believe in equality. If you believe that a woman should stay at home, a man should also be able to stay at home. If there's a willing participant who says, you know what, stay home, tend for the children, while I go there to work.
Yes.
I mean, that's my ideology, right?
One of our brother in the UK, he does not work. He's a social media influencer. He's a blogger. He's a politician. He doesn't work. He works through his telephone and his laptop. His wife is doing a normal job anyway. But the guy is also earning. He is the one that takes the children to school and pick them. Meanwhile, his wife is doing a normal NHS work. There is no big deal.
But let me say this. My mom was abroad for her master's. And my father had to care.
I'm sorry I was not live on this video because my children, my second son is not feeling too well. I'll be busy the whole day. This was this.
All of us. And let me tell you, because some of you are so dense, you come from the worst type of patriarchy and misogyny that you do not even think outside the box. You assume that because your fathers were not present, because your fathers were actually deadbeats, and I'm saying this on Father's Day, man. If you think, you assume that's how the society should exist. So let's just talk about he can. When you see a man like, there are only few men that can do what JB is doing.
They are ignorant. Don't mind them.
Family. And if you think that in 2025, a man's inability to nurture and completely care for his child is an excuse because of his gender, your brain is residing.
Of course.
In your rectum. I'm sorry.
Don't mind them.
It is what it is. I don't care what you say. When we were younger, my father had more girls. So what he meant is that every weekend, my father cannot make hair. And so I will be a liar to come out and say, he was making our hair. He made our hair. Hell no, he didn't. But what he did was to ensure we went to school every weekend looking smart and fresh.
Yeah, you take them to the hairdresser, to the salon.
Had degree abroad. Hi, Sister Meg. My father would take us to the hairdressers, the salon.
Yeah.
He would sit with us to get our nice hair done, because on Sunday we had to go to church and on Monday we had to go to school. Yeah. So he was constant. Now my father cannot cook either. And yes, it is failed parenting. You cannot not teach your son. But I can only also imagine at the time when he was born, my father is 83, some of these things were not enough. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Then men would stand up and cook.
Yeah.
So what happened? My father got us a home cook to ensure that there was food on the table. Because for the things you cannot do, you must make money to outsource it. Or don't blame and look for a woman to do it. Women are not rehabilitations for bad behavior. No. Women are not rehabilitation centers for badly behaved men. Oh, why did she dress his child? Why did he dress his child? Doesn't he know? I mean, he dresses himself up. He knows color combinations. He knows what's appropriate to wear where. But when he got to his daughter, he couldn't. No. And then you applaud it. I don't know who some of you were raised by. Like I said, my mother was abroad for nearly 2.5 years.
Wow.
And what we had was my father and care and people he employed for when he went to work. And we ate, we dressed so beautifully. Because my father was intentional. He did not wait for a woman to come and nurture us. Exactly. A deadbeat father that wants full custody of the kids can't even dress them on his mumu, and his mumus are saying Kora should go and dress the child. I mean, I've never seen such a lazy take in my life.
Every anyhow man.
Gender roles do not exist. Cooking, providing are not gender roles. What they are survival skills.
Yeah.
Because if you traveled and you got stuck in the forest, and you have to survive.
Of
so
course.
you're teaching your child or your son what to do, or teaching them how to cook, is a survival skill and not a gender role. I have a boy, I have a girl, and there has never been anything about gender there.
At all. You don't see Naomi and her children?
Everybody must work. Everybody must put in a 50-50%.
Of course.
For the success of their lives.
Of course.
In terms, Father, you see, I had this conversation some days ago on Twitter. And when somebody was saying, oh, Father, men are made to protect. So let me ask this question.
It's not all men that protect you. It's not all men that protect you. Some men don't even protect you emotionally, which is very bad.
I'm alone and I'm in danger. I will be waiting for my husband to come and protect. For those who are married here, how many times have your husbands or partners stood in front of an armored tank in protection? You guys who are single mothers here, how many times have your baby daddies paid your house rent?
Impossible.
Even those who are fully married, don't you contribute to the mortgage?
Yes, of course.
The other, let's say he's paying the mortgage, and you decide that, you know what, I want to pay something else.
Please thumb up, guys. Thank you all for joining. Good evening. Please thumb up the video. Good morning. It's Sonia that is talking.
And so you come here and say security, because security has this financial security, emotional security, and so on. But the emotional security,
thank you.
You as a woman, you're giving it right back. So what is it? Why is it genderized?
I don't know.
Why is it genderized? It is a myth to believe that women are naturally nurturers. It is a lie, and I stand corrected. Biologically, it is a lie. Socially, we understand constructs. The only reason that you think that your daughter is more caring than your son is because you have already conditioned yourself in a way that you are raising her already without knowing to be a nurturer. Those times when you go and buy your son a gun, or you go and buy him a toy gun, a toy car, a toy train, a toy this, and you give your daughter a doll, this is what happens. And I say it is social and psychological construct. Let me explain.
Of course.
So your daughter sees that you already, society has conditioned you that you're the one who gives the children the bath. And she's a woman. So what happens is that when you give her that doll, naturally, because children emulate what we do, naturally she will give the doll a shower.
Yeah.
She will comb the hair just like mommy combs the hair, right?
Yes.
She will probably, if you get her a kitchen set, she will probably cook just like mommy.
Of course.
Because she's been conditioned.
Yes.
Through little things like these. It's the same thing I talk about abusers. I tell people that abusers are conditioned by society. And I gave an example with how entitled people who cannot take no for an answer. And how do they start? They start as babies who want to take another child's toy and cannot take no for an answer, even when the toy is not theirs.
Yes.
That's how it starts. And so in my mind, as a woman, someone asked me, so you don't cook for your family? I do not. When Cardi B said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring, mommy. She was talking about me. I didn't cook to show my wife materialness or how many yards of it I got. I didn't clean no damn house for anybody to see me worthy. But I got the ring. And let me tell you how I did. I realized that marriage or a family, whether as an estranged couple, is about common sense.
Of course.
And let me tell you what common sense does. Simple. My husband goes out more than I do sometimes. Because he has um, a startup company that
Mm.
that gets angel investors to our people with startups, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes he has to go into work in the morning. Sometimes he doesn't. And then he has a car shop where he already has staffs that man it, but
Yeah, you already said it before that your husband is a car
has a
dealer.
car lot on his own
Yeah.
where he now goes to after work, right? So he's out almost all day. And me, I come back early, except I have like serious orders and I'm coming back 1 a.m., 2 a.m., right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The only reasonable thing, see, it has nothing to do with my gender. It's common sense because some of you are so stupid. You are too stupid to be alive.
Yeah.
When I get into my house and I realize my husband has been out all day, it is common sense that I ensure I don't cook. Like I said, I don't like cooking, but I can cook. I ensure that the person who works with me, have you made food? What is out there? So when my husband comes back, there's food for him. I ensure that there is food readily available. Why? Because I'm the one who's home.
Wow.
Now, if I go out and my husband doesn't, he ensures that the children eat and that there is food for me to come back home to.
Wow.
It's common sense, it's not gender role.
At all.
I've never found a day in my life where I had to do something because society conditioned me. My husband is present for his children.
You are lucky, oh, you are lucky. My sister, you did not marry a Benin man. Yeah, the family would have big deal with you. Benin men family are wicked, eh? You will cook. A maid will be cooking for your husband. Sonia, you are very lucky that you did not marry to a Benin man. They are so rigid.
Goes for school because there's a time I was not around. I traveled. My husband will wake up and take my daughter to the salon, take his son to the barber. They get her hair braided, uniforms ironed,
That's
clothes
good.
looking big. Sometimes I remember one time I went home with my husband, and my husband was the one that looked at me and said, "We need to get a lunchbox for the kids."
Wow.
But in society, they expect me to be the one who is Voltron, who knows everything that's happening in the house and his mama.
It's mama, like my own.
And that's my sister.
That is the problem I'm having with mine. Everything that happen at home, it have to be me. He just think he is the one that's supposed to work and that's all. Which that thing I find very irritating sometimes. Just because you are working, you don't even know where your children clothes is. You don't know nothing. All these they are rigid character. It's not good.
It's not how life works. Hi, lady. Let me read a few comments before I continue. He planned everything to take the child out so early, so Kora could not see the baby graduating. He knows Kora will come, so he did all the things in spite. And let me say this:
Oh,
he's not hurting her; he's hurting himself.
of
Because
course.
this Kora that we are seeing, she has evolved, and at the end of this whole thing I'm talking about today, I'm actually going to beg. I know it's hard because I've come to realize some people are just bloggers and some people are really lovers. And I will get to that point eventually. Instead, I've read all this. Instead, the woman, Where is it? Oh, hell, my glasses. Where are you? He said the woman is always contributing more than 110% of the home caring for everyone except herself most times. Exactly. I mean, somebody can you imagine I being in Lagos in let me say Lekki, and my husband is on the mainland, and somebody is and maybe my children are with him. Somebody comes to blame me for not combing my children's hair that is with my husband. Thank you. I love this comment, Sister Val. Partnership and marriage is a contrast to what patriarchy wants us to believe. We have to share the weight of building and making a home. Hi, Sister Julie. You are absolutely right, Sister Val.
It's
I
not
hate
easy. Oh, it's
gender
not
roles.
easy with
You cannot
some men. No, some men are too tribalistic. They are too traditionalist. These people, they are not easy to stay with. It's like a nightmare. God save all the women out there. It is well.
Woman. A man can because he's a man. Why? Is the left side of his cerebral cortex is it destroyed because of his gender? Oh, the mother shoulda coulda. The father could have shoulda. He has the exact 24 hours that she has as a person.
Of
My
course.
husband, let me tell you, I don't believe that my husband is a better parent than me because he's so busy. He knows the children's calendar like the back of his hand. And man, I have my strengths, and so does he.
You're better. Hey. As I'm lying down here now, my baby is lying down with me. Hey. No.
But one strength that he does not have is being a low down dirty bitch. He will say, if I'm sleeping, and when I'm sleeping, he lets me rest. He does not come and tell me, you're a woman. When are they going to be cooking in this house today? I'm sleeping, I'm tired. You tell them what to cook. You take the children to the salon. And I can bet my life Justin is not more successful than my husband, even if I'm in Nigeria. I see my full chest. If it's a lie, you should bring this bank statement. I will bring my husband's bank statement.
Yeah, una for the see rich men they marry. Oh, we are not the see rich men they marry. So there.
Let's know whether he has more money than you. But because we're in Nigeria.
Yeah,
whoa.
there's
a lot of nonsense that we take as women that I do not understand. And I'm begging you all, do not raise your children like that. Because you see,
it's very bad. It's very bad. Even if you stay more time with that man, the children are going to end up. They are going to end up traumatized. It doesn't help them. Imagine living with a man. The man, it doesn't help you. He just tell the children his mommy that's supposed to be doing everything. Indirectly, he's telling his children that this is how they should treat their wife as well, which is very bad.
Generation that is coming, they would, if you raise a son that is entitled, does not believe that he should do anything or some things because he's a man. If he jams my daughter, she will floor him. Because I'm raising that, because I already understand that there's so much disadvantage that women have. And I will give men a pass for it. And I don't want it. Teach your boys to cook. You want the glory of being a parent, you must put.
Yeah, you have to teach them well. We have some women who are praying for their husband mother. If you don't do well, your children wife will never pray for you. I know of many women who pray for their husband mom because of the way their husband is treating them. Yeah. Any man who does not treat woman right, he does not love his mother. But men who don't treat women right are the one that always say, oh, I love my mom. I love my mom. You look them and say, are you okay? How will you love your mom and you are treating your wife like a garbage? The one that even say, I love my mom, they are the one that treat their wife poorly.
let me see this. You want the glory of being a parent, you must all put in 100% because that's what it takes. And that is on Jesus, sister. You must put in 100%. There is no, it is a mother's duty. I remember doing the American elections. I saw a video. I saw a picture of the comment that Cynthia George made, saying that the reason she didn't want Kamala Harris in power was because she was a woman, and women are not supposed to lead men. And when I read it, for a second, I kind of felt, I was taken aback. And then I realized that this is the mentality of so many of them on that corner. Yeah. And that's why they will come out and tell you that Kora should have been the one to prep her child for the graduation, even though it was the father's son. Yeah, irresponsibility. Imagine the nonsense that you guys want to sprinkle a little bit of diamond around it. Yeah. Nobody is born a nurturer. Nobody is born with maternal instincts. Let me tell you, sometimes your maternal instincts, I'm going to share some links so you can see. Sometimes your maternal instincts take weeks to develop. Yeah. Like for some women, when their child is born, they are just looking at you like, so you little thing, you came out from inside of me. They are still looking dazed. Not because they don't love their babies, but because they are still fascinated by their new reality. Yeah. So basically, maternal instincts come maybe on the day you give birth, depending on how much of oxytocin has been released. Yeah. Or it can take weeks or even months. And so it is with the man. It is lazy thinking. I mean, what I hate, you see me, when I see fathers giving their daughter a bath and brushing their hair, and I see women go there and say, oh my God, you're such a good father. Oh my, I think you are mad in the head. That man that is giving his child a bath, it's not his child. Why should he get an extra cookie for combing and giving his child? There's one picture that is circulating everywhere. A man that is riding a bike. I think the mother abandoned a child with him and the mom run away. Everybody are just pitying the man. Oh my God. Why would the mother behave this way? I run and leave a child for a man. Before a woman will run and leave a child for a man, you think it's a clear eye. The man was not treating the woman well. The woman is tired. They have to run and abandon the child with the bike man. And the man now, everybody are feeling emotional for the guy. Oh my God. How can a woman be this heartless? And the guy have to zip the boy inside his jacket, riding the bike in the hot sun. How could he do that? They said that, oh, he was just trying to earn a daily bread for the boy. That is why he have to zip the boy inside his jacket. I was so angry when I see women commenting and said the mother is heartless. Women are the problem of women these days. How come you are judging the mother? Is it not also the father? That is what I don't understand. When a man is doing something and they say he's helping his wife. No, are you crazy? You are running a home. He's helping his children. If the house is dirty, we will stay in dirt. It is not my role. And so there's nothing like you are helping me. You are assisting me. Like I'm some person who you are assisting in my role. And you deserve, in quotes, some form of thank you. You think you deserve a cookie for being a human being to your child, or a parent in a home or outside of a home, or being a caretaker in your home? Yeah. I hate it when I see women do it. I should thank you. I should clap for you for doing your job.
Another woman will bully you and say you are ignorant.
It takes two people to tango. And I've seen society leave responsibilities for women for too long and be like, I said it is only the man's job to climb down from a woman after releasing his semen in her, and then it's her turn to raise the child. And that's why we have useless rhetorics in Africa that tells you that when a child is bad, he is the mother's child, or when the child is good, it is the father's child or the community child.
Yeah, that is how Benin men treat us. That is how our husband treat us. The other day I called you, right? I called you. That is how all of them think. They think so poor. When the children are not doing well, they put all the blame on you. And that thing irritates me to my bone marrow. And I begin to grow anger. I hate it. When my husband is trying to shift the blame on me, I grow angry very fast. I say, hey, boy, stop that rubbish. It's a dawn of a new day. Don't split at me and yell at me that way. They are also your children. Don't blame me. Don't blame me for that. Many men does, which is not right. And they know that women will join them, but me, I don't care. Because me, myself, I know where. I know where.
It is rubbish. Hi, Sister Sabrina. Rubbish.
My sister say rubbish. That's why they talk and they say rubbish.
Entry marriage hungry because they can't cook.
No.
Their mothers didn't teach them. Their fathers didn't teach them. They cannot cook, and so when they want to look for wife, they'll be.
My own can cook. Oh, he can cook before. Oh, I was so surprised. My husband can cook before when we were dating. I was so surprised. After marriage is not for me a Odogu million boss. I would just be looking at this. This you men are very wicked. They have to sit there like this. He used to cook when we were single, when we were dating. He used to cook. He used to.
Looking for who can feed them. You enter the marriage a hungry dog. The day they don't cook for you, all hell will let loose because you're hungry.
Yeah. They're looking for helper and a maid. Yeah.
You wanted full custody. And in full custody, you cannot even dress your children well. And you have active women in 2025 telling you, hey, it's a man. This is what he did. I've not even seen men like, a lot of men, like just taking care of their children. You have been surrounded by bastards instead of men.
Yeah.
You are being surrounded by misogynists, patriarchy men without patriarchy money. Huh? Those are the kind of men you'll be surrounded by. Because if you're surrounded by a man like my father, if your father was my dad, he will nurture you. I remember my mother would say, that when she has a baby like this, my father is ready to stay at home. Let her go and work. He wants to stay with his children. I mean, my father would change my children. My father gave them a bath for so long.
Wow.
But he could no longer carry them. He couldn't carry them, their weight.
God will bless him. God will bless him, my sister.
I was leaving my kids with my dad when I was working. I had a 9 to 5. To go for my 9 to 5. My father. I remember when I had my children and my grandmother, that was when she had a stroke.
Yeah.
She was supposed, in Africa, we have something we call omugo.
Yes.
And let me explain the concept of omugo for you. Omugo is when a woman gives birth and her mother comes to care for her.
Yes. You know? Yes, I know that.
And I remember that my grandma she needed all the attention. My mother-in-law was abroad. My sisters did not have kids. So my sisters that had children, they were all abroad. They live abroad.
Wow.
My sister has been abroad since 2004.
Wow.
No, sorry. I take that back. She's been abroad since 2008.
Yeah.
My elder sister. My older sister is a lawyer. And a palm said she couldn't even She couldn't even leave work.
Yeah.
The remaining two ones that are close to me, they had no clue on what to do, which is why I tell you with my full chest that there is nothing like nurturing. We are all a product of our society. They didn't know what to do. I mean, I had these two tiny little ants because my children were so tiny. They were like 2.4 kg.
Because they are twins. They are twins now.
And I was afraid that if I give them a bath, this is me who gave it to them. That if I carry them away, sometimes I'll be looking at them.
They're even big, 2.4 kg. They're even big. They were twins now. Twins don't normally come out big like that.
And I'm scared to carry them. Why? Because they were so frail and tiny. That I feared that, well, if I carry this child now, I'll break the hand. And I remember that when I went back home, even I and my husband were totally clueless. Some of the things we knew, we Googled. We asked questions. I wanted to bring in a house help. Now let me tell you something. My family once suffered a tragedy because of house help.
Yeah.
And because of that, my father said, no house help. I will do the omugo. Remember, omugo is for women. It's not for men.
Papa, God bless Papa.
Did it. He would change diaper. The only thing I did was bathe my babies because I had to learn. My husband had to go to work.
Yeah.
He would help me change the diaper. And I would sleep. He will give them their bottle. He will make the meal. Let me tell you that I was so comfortable that sometimes I was going out and leaving my newborns with my dad.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
A man who understood that he is my parent.
God will bless him. Oh, happy Father's Day to him. God will bless him as understanding father. Not father that before they will bathe their children is like wahala, it's like war.
But he also can nurture. He will comb their hair. In fact, I remember that we used to call my baby boy George because there was one funny hairstyle that he would always put his hair in whenever we leave him with the babies.
Yeah.
Hi, Sister Dion. Same thing with my husband. Because you see, this life I came to, I did not come to be a slave to nobody. My mother did not push me out of her vagina so that I would come and give an unworthy man my children to come and be doing rubbish. I'm not going to lie, my father could not cook. If my father cooks for you, you are going to be admitted. But he made sure that he made the money that he would use to outsource. Because you cannot be broke and still be headstrong and able to make any. You cannot not be. You'll be broke. On top of being broke,
they have pride on top of it.
On top of it, you cannot still outsource it.
My sister, not pray me you jump Benin man, no. Benin men, they are broke and they have pride. That's how we tell the manage that they go till the day when we go suffer retire, we throw it there, we continue with our life. Benin men, they are broke and they have pride. Big problem, oh. That is why women don't stay their hands. Women cannot live with them for long. That is why you see many women married to Benins. Before you know, the marriage will collapse. They are prideful and they are broke. It's big problem to them. It's their mother that teach them that way. That is why a lot of Benin men are narcissists. A lot of Benin men are narcissists.
What manner of laziness is that? And people are there. Hey, go, it's Kora. If I give anybody, I swear, anybody can bring that nurturing is a biological concept. I will leave this up. I said data. I'm giving you data. I'm not giving you what's not data. They're all gender construct. That's why even in the animal kingdom, sometimes, like I think it's with penguins.
We, the Benins, you can be Maybe, for example, I'm at home. My husband can do pounded yam. I'm the one always cooking the soup. Maybe he's doing pounded yam in the kitchen. He brought up paravention call. And he will pick it and put it on the ear and said, I'm in the kitchen doing pounded yam. His brother is going to ask him, where is your wife? That is how local they are. He will just ask him, this one you're in the kitchen, is your wife not at home? That is how they spoil them. I don't know. But our children, we are going to try our best for our children not to repeat the same thing that their father is doing. It's very bad of them, the Benins. They think women belong to the kitchen. They will ask him instantly, where is your wife? Why are you turning pounded yam in the kitchen yourself? This is so strange. Is she sick? That is how they reason. Very bad.
The father is the nurturer. And I think also sea lions. Hi, Sister Emmy. Hi, Tina. And I think also with sea lions, they are the ones who nurture the men.
Yeah.
But in humans, we refuse to evolve when it comes to misogyny. Because this is misogyny. And the people who are spewing this illiteracy
they are women who
internalize their own misogyny. Whose daughter? I remember with my children, and of course, people will say, go to the kitchen, go and cook, because when you leave this house and go and get married, your husband will not leave. If you leave your husband to eat out, somebody will come and snatch him from you.
It's a lie.
And I remember my father would always say to all of them,
it's a lie. That thing is just to enslave women. That thing was just to enslave women, which was a big fat lie. Telling women that they should learn how to cook. If not, no husband will carry them. Is a lie. Any woman that is educated and they have something doing, he will see man. Yes.
I did not send you people to schools that bled my back for you to end up in a man's kitchen.
Bravo.
Keep saying that to us. And I repeat it. I cannot finish hustling and giving my children a good life for one of somebody's badly behaved son to think that my wife, my dear, if you are looking for wife in the kitchen, you better go and marry McDonald's. Marry one of the chefs in there.
Wow.
Try a KFC, one of the KFC cooks. Marry them. Marry Mama Cooks.
Your
You
papa
can marry someone who has a booker. But that you will tell someone who has the same 24 hours with you, who is doing her own
Our
work.
parents was among of the people who brainwashed us. I will be doing video about it very soon. Our Benin parents was among of the people who brainwashed us and say you should learn how to cook. Woman, wey don sabi cook, now they fit stay husband house. So all was a lie. They were not aware because my mom was not educated. My mom was not educated. All was lie. Me, I'm even a strong-headed person. That is why I'm still here. If not, this my husband, if I turn me to wait it, they not they use. Me, I'm very stubborn.
In child care, more than the father of the child, is stupidity. And I hate misogyny.
Yeah.
Hi, Charmaine.
That is the way my own is irritating me lately. He irritates me to my bone marrow lately.
When responds with misogyny, I give it to her with my misogyny. I don't spare you. I will give you bring internalized misogyny to a woman, I will feed you back with that internalized misogyny. You think that I would spend my time in the kitchen, cook from morning till night? I mean, basically, it's also basic human sense that imagine I was the type who liked to cook, right? Because there are people who love to cook.
I don't like cooking.
People just like cooking. So basically, what
I don't like cooking. Cooking, I don't like cooking. It's because of I'm married, I'm cooking. Oh, if I were single, the time I was single, I hardly cook. I just go to the restaurant, I feed myself, and I live there. I don't like kitchen. I don't like kitchen. I'm very lazy in the kitchen. I don't know about you. Kitchen is not my thing. I force myself to always do it. That is why most of the time when I see my husband, he will enter the fridge, boo, he will lock it with anger. I said, go and kill yourself. If you cannot eat what is there, you set the stove and cook. I've already cooked the one my power have allowed me to cook. And sometimes my children, I just look for something quick and make for them churu churu churu, and they will eat. You should go and kill yourself. Be angry with the fridge. I know they look you right there. And when you will look and look and look, you will grow furious. You will be looking for trouble because you did not see a new food that you want to eat. You cannot cook. It's hard paying you. That is why me, I do it like that now. Whenever I'm tired, I leave the food there. Sometimes I drop some in the freezer. Go and disfroze and go and cook. Or you cook yourself. Yeah.
And I'll stock the fridge. And you will wait for me to come back from wherever I went to give you food. You are not hungry, sir. You will be on intermittent fasting. You are going to be fasting for the rest of your life.
Of
because
course.
it can never be me. And guess what? I'm not saying the things I'm saying behind my partner. I am saying it right in front of him. And trust me, he's more masculine than the men you've ever met. At least he stayed.
Yes.
And he's raising his children in equality.
Bravo.
I see how he nurtures them. One time I traveled for a funeral. And guess what? My daughter was so ill. Who gave her a bath? My husband. Who did all the things? Him. And guess what? I don't get to tell him extra thank you. Because how many times do I get thank you for doing mine? It's my responsibility. And it's his responsibility. And so does it also affect providing.
That is what I've learned lately. My thank you was getting too much. I don't see somebody that thank me. Me, I will always say thank you, daddy, thank you, daddy. No, me, I'm reducing hand. I don't say thank you again. I'm reducing hand in my own. The nonsense was really too much. I was like the one giving too much on the marriage. It's like when me I will do, nobody will tell me thank you. We say, okay, good. It's fine. I say, when he will do it now, maybe sometimes before when he will buy food and put on the fridge, I will be saying thank you, daddy, thank you, daddy. When he bring it now, say welcome and pack the food and put them in the storage. You are doing your fatherly job. I don't have to be saying thank you, thank you, thank you. When me I would buy, nobody tell me thank you. It's vice versa.
The core of providing is he has more money than I do.
Okay.
That's the truth. So he provides more.
Yeah.
I don't do 50-50 in my marriage. I mean, it's bill payment. So
Me
basically,
too.
he does more of the heavy providing.
Yeah.
But I will not wait for my husband before I can put food on the table if I need to put something on the table.
Me too. Me too. Me too. That is why before, when my children were little, my husband used to bully me with. He used to bully me with food a lot. I would be crying. I will just be crying. That type of thing that the man will tell you, I will say, I'm tired. Sometimes it might just come from work and I'm not really feeling too fine. He said, look at you. And I will be saying, I cook the food. Can't you say thank you? The word he will use to reply me is that, why will I tell you thank you? Am I not the one that bought the food? Shit. It's like, are you okay, man? He said, yes, I don't need to tell you thank you for cooking it. My children were so little. I will look at this man. Are you okay? He said, yes, I don't supposed to tell you thank you because I was the one that bought the food. You supposed to tell me thank you for feeding you. This man, you guys are looking at his face, very innocent face. Then we have a face, very innocent. But the words that come out of their mouth is like a dagger. I will look at him and see, because you know I'm very helpless now. My children are little. I can't do nothing with my life. He said, yes, that is why you have to calm down. Now that my children have grown, he's still trying to do the same thing. I always tell him, shut up your mouth, baby boy. Close down your dirty mouth. He will be surprised and shocked and look at me. It's me you is something that way. I say, yes, shut up. It's a dawn of a new day. If you don't change this, your attitude, it's remaining small. It's not nice for you to bully your wife with just a food. She's the one that cook it.
Because paying bills is not a gender role.
No.
It is a survival skill.
Yeah.
If you're not working, that's fine.
If you are not working, you will take nonsense. If you are not earning anything, you take nonsense. Nowadays that I'm still earning a little, I no longer take that nonsense again anymore. No. I no longer take it. The way you used to say it, you still try to say it now. I said, no. Please, it's better you just close your mouth than saying nonsense.
If you're not working, that is fine. No problem. And let me give you an example with Finland. Finland is not Finland, Sweden. I think Sweden made it compulsory for men to go home and take care of their wives and their family, because he too needs bonding time. Maybe the woman should get more, because it's her body that a whole human being came out from. But he should also get bonding time.
Yeah.
Your wife, many women are providers today.
Yeah. I provide. My husband can travel for 1 year. I can feed myself. I can feed my children. Yeah.
Many women are providers. Many women are. I asked the man. The man was saying, no, my wife is under me. My wife must be under me. Any woman I have, she has to obey me, because I protect her. And I asked him a question. I said, if you were married to Leila Ali, for those who don't know Leila Ali is the daughter of the famous basketballer, boxer Muhammad Ali. I have a question. If you married that type of woman, would you wait for some part of? Do you think she'll be waiting for you to come and blow somebody on her behalf?
These men, they are so stubborn and self-centered. There was a time when my husband was having problem with me. He doesn't cook on a normal day. I saw him setting stove because I was angry. I said that I'm the one that is always cooking for you. You don't cook. He went angry and set stove and started cooking. I said, look at you. You are not even ashamed of yourself. So you can't cook this food when you are happy. Why can't you change it from this negative side to the positive side and cook when you are happy? This thing you are doing at the presence of your children is bad. That is only when man is angry that the man have to cook. It's not nice. But I don't know whether they can change anyway.
If you marry a woman in the armed forces who is tactically trained to spot threats and deal with threats, and you are just a chiropractor or just some engineer somewhere, because you are a man, you suddenly think that if there are 3 armed robbers in your house, that woman who has been trained will wait for you.
For where?
Protect her. Some of you don't understand societal constructs, and it's irritating because they made you think.
If I allowed you to talk to my husband, he's going to hang phone on your head, though, Sonia. You were telling me the other day you want to speak with him. All this thing you are saying, if you tell him, he will cut phone. He will just hang phone and say, what is wrong with you? Don't talk to me like that. You will just hang the phone on your head. I say, is this how you reason? Mm.
That gender constructs are now biological.
Mm.
They are not. And if you can show me any data anywhere that can prove to you that women are the ones that
if you call him, what he will tell you, I'm the one paying the house rent. I'm trying my best. I'm working. That is the only thing you will hear from my husband, Matt. You will never hear anything more. I'm working. I pay house rent. I buy the food. I'm a good man. Yes, I'm a good man. That type of thing. How will you, Solia? How you go take talk to her? You go verse, so you go verse. Say, no, sir. This thing you are saying is not. It's not.
Women must be able to nurture, and that a man should not be able to take his daughter to the salon. Some of you are when I listen to some women, I know that you are actually raised by beasts. That you are dating a bottom, or you are married to a bottom barrel man. Because if you are married to a premium king who understands what family is, you can't open your dirty mouth, come to this app, and be saying, men are not supposed to know, he's a man, I mean, he's a guy. You are sick. And I say that because I married a man who every year, let me tell you, do you realize that in my children's school, my husband has been out? Let me see if I can click his. Okay, listen to this. Listen. These are medals given to my husband. Let me tell you what the medals are for. My children have gone to school for most of their 12 years on earth. And do you know that for every school, when there are things to be done in school, my husband is the only man amongst all mothers. Only man. Did you hear me? I did not say some men. I said only man. Meaning that fathers probably go out without hearing that their children are supposed to either have been open day.
My husband have not go to parent meeting one day. By 12 years of marriage, he have not go to parent meeting one day. I'm the only one that always go, that is always going. Or is he hospital checkup? He doesn't go. He doesn't go like that. No. Even if he's at home, he will just go and remain with his friends. They will be in the bar chatting there while I'm the one taking them to all these things. Yeah. So we tell the manager how they go, my sister, till when the marriage last, reach everybody be a papa.
Events for parents and children. He is usually the only man in the room.
Your
husband,
and I watched my dad do it. I watched my dad. Your husband good though. For Nigeria, na man they do that one. I be say your husband get good home training. Well. I don't care. He have a very good home training. In Nigeria, I don't really see men doing that. It's women that struggle. Like these Benin men. Oh my God. They don't even know what is parenting. Benin men does not know what is parenting. Only what Benin men know is that they go to work and pay the house rent and buy food. That is only what they know. Come on, guys. Like up the life. It's only what they do for us. So we that is marrying them. That's how we suffer and we smile to cover our distance. Everybody who is married to a Benin man, very few are like your husband. I don't care. There are some Benin men who behave like your husband, but maybe 10%. 10% Benin men. Benin men are too rigid. I thank God I did not give birth to more children. I would have suffered more. That was the main reason I said, stop, 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 stop. I'm not going to have more babies. If not, my enemies, I'm going to die. I'm going to die before my time. Because the stress is going to be too much for me. That is why I quickly run to the hospital and tell the doctor, no, 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 full stop. I don't want more babies. Because I know the type of husband I'm married to. If not, my enemy will not last.
Ditch meetings to be at our inter-house sports. I watch my dad be there to make sure that I go for a dance, whatever. I go for someone's party. I go and get my hair done and all the things I needed to do.
Yeah. And my husband take my son to football. That one is good at that one, that he take my son to football. The rest of the team, before they started football, there was nothing of such. That is what we were always quarreling. You cannot take your children out to play. Why? Why could you have boys' children? What are you doing until they now advise him, advise him, advise him? He still skip. He still skip it. They were now advising him in the children's school. I said, there was one day I said, please help me to talk to him. I will bring him. Let's go together so that the teacher can talk to him. They were not telling him, you have to be going out with these children. All of you guys have to be going. He said, no, we go to church together. The parent teacher said that, no, only church is not enough. It shouldn't be only church that you guys go together. That is not nice. Before he now say, okay. He still skip. He still a skipper.
Nobody, never ever did anybody give me a cookie. Because it's his responsibility. I wasn't there. They didn't put me on the table and say, hi, Sonia. Okay, so hi. Your parents are likely going to want to bring you into the world. I mean, your parents are doing the do right now. Do you want to go? Nobody had that meeting with me. They brought me on this earth and it is their responsibility.
Please, thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up the live.
Not my mother's responsibility. It is both their responsibility to nurture me. It is the same way that my children did not.
My children today, yesterday, I take them to the swimming pool, right? Today again, they wanted to go. I told them to call their father. He looked for excuses and tell them, I say, daddy is outside, daddy. Next time, I leave them because they will grow to understand. It's only my senior son that understand and say that what daddy is doing is not good there. Daddy even look to stay with friends more than staying with us. What is wrong with daddy? The two little one are not, they haven't understand yet. But the senior one understand very well. They will carry phone and call. Daddy, where are you? I want you to take me to the swimming pool. He will look for excuse and give them. Yesterday, I take them there. Today, I'm tired. I said, no, I'm not going to go today again. Till next weekend, we will go again. And the place is very close to our house. It's not even up to 10 minutes trek.
Ask to be on. We didn't bring them to the table and say, girl, boy, do you want to come on earth and be with us? We didn't ask for their consent. So it is my responsibility and my husband's to ensure that they have a good life. No buts, ifs, or ands. None. Nobody's going to give you a cookie.
At all. What it does, it bribe them. We go to Burger King and go and buy them Burger King and come and drop on the table. That is what is using to bribe them. Very soon, these children, they will know that, no, daddy. You always go to buy Burger King and bring home. Take us out. Me, I'm looking at them. They will trouble him when they grow to some extent. He will know that me, I will not be telling him anything again. His children will be the one to be attacking him. It will not be me. Just go to Burger King and buy the Burger King. He zoom up again and enter the car and drive away to go and stay with his friends. Finish. And they will say that is the best parenting. It's not the best parenting, but they don't want to learn.
It should have been Kora that bought the dress. You are mad. Ara Wachikwaginti. You are very stupid. So open your mouth and say that. Let me read something. I asked, is maternal instincts biology? They said, while the idea of a strong, innate maternal instincts is popular, the science suggests it is more nuanced than a purely biological drive. Yeah. Hormonal changes during pregnancy and after birth do prepare mothers for caretaking, but the development of maternal behaviors is also shaped by learning, experience, and cultural influences. Cultural influences are also societal constructs. Yeah. But you expect a woman that is a mother, probably a first time, even a second time mom, because no child is the same. Hey. No experience is
my sister, I know the one they remember the time where I newborn. Go be like saying I dey cry.
They will tell you, oh, I scaled through baby A's labor like a champ. Baby B's own. When baby B comes, baby B will destroy you, take your teeth, take your front hair, take your eyelash, and you see that no two kids are the same. You can't even bring. I mean, I have twins born on the same day.
You know the way I stressed when my children were little, until cataract started growing inside my eye. Cataract was not growing inside my black eyeball. Wanted to cover my eye because of the stress, the way I stressed my eye in the night. I thank God I did not have more baby. I thank God for my life that I listened to my instincts. Maybe my enemy for done the mad for streets. Thank God I listened to my instincts. I would have 4 by now or 5. Imagine me. How I for waka. Let me one for the talk, they waka, they go for street like mad woman.
Just maybe 2 seconds difference. But I don't even raise both of them the same way. Because it's not, I can't. They all have their uniqueness. And then you come and make it look like it is the role of a mother to always do X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Now, let me talk about caretaking as kids. Studies talk about the brain activity. And that's why when a child is crying, I mean, it's a brain activity that a mother exhibits. Different brain activities compared to non-mothers, particularly in areas related to auditory processing of infant cries and speech.
See English.
But somehow,
they try.
Women were created nurturers. You guys are liars.
They are liars. That is what I tell my husband. I will say, you are a liar. You are a liar, my brother. When I go angry, I call him my brother. I say, you are living in denial. What is wrong with you? You are not aware. You are not aware at all. Who made that doctrine? You will say the social media that is spoiling you. I say, ay, God. May God help you and develop your brain.
My son is not a provider. He will pay bills because he and his family will survive.
Yes.
My daughter's husband is not a provider. He will pay bills, she will pay bills because of the movement and the progress of their home front.
Yes. That's what I do. I'm not selfish with my money at all.
I think you're making a point. You will just be showing us example of the nonsense that is due.
Like me, I'm very good in their wares, in their clothing. I'm very good at that. Buying clothes, my husband is not good at that at all. He's not good at buying clothes. I'm the one that is always doing that, which I don't complain.
and the nonsense that you lay beside. Imagine someone say, how can my daughter make my babies, my son, my husband make my children say, are you a fool? So, if I cannot make hair, does it, for example, there are people that don't know how to make hair.
Yes.
If you like, dip them inside a braider's pot. They cannot make hair.
At all.
Does it make her less of a mother? Because she doesn't know how to do the hair, right? So you are stupid in your head. And you spill the most. You just show, you expose your upbringing. You expose everything that was faulty in your stars.
Yeah. They have upbringing. Most of the Benin men have bad upbringing. And their siblings, their sister will join them. They will join them instead of to be correcting their behavior. Their siblings will join them and say that my brother is a hardworking man. That is only what they use to back up their stupidity. My brother is a hardworking man. My brother is a hardworking man. That is only what they use to back up their stupidity. Instead of them to correct their brother and say, this thing you are doing is not nice. We know you work, but sometimes still try and do something like this in the presence of your children to teach them that a man can also do this for their wives.
So if my daughter wants to wear, I'm not a seamstress. I'm a designer. I design clothes.
Yeah.
And I have in-house tailors in my office who sew. I don't sew, but I'm a designer. I design a lot of designs. I put things together, take off. If you bring an existing design, I might take off one or two things here and there, and then
make your own style. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It does not mean that because I cannot physically sew, does not mean that my husband, if my children need to wear clothes, that I'm a bad mother because I'm not making their dresses. If I can't sew, imagine I didn't have this business. It's okay not to know anything.
My husband is going to tell you, look at you. You say you are a tailor, you cannot sew your children's clothes. That man that you are seeing innocent face, they get bad man. When you see innocent face, he look like a saint. He have bad mato. If bad mat you, go be like say me you could go kill yourself. I don't care if you marry my husband, he's going to tell you, you cannot even make any design for your children. At the end of the day, you are a designer. I just laugh.
You are not Captain Marvel. And you see the funny thing, these women talking this rubbish, they will imbibe. That's why some of you enter relationships and they will use you for
raggy.
Factory fitted.
That's all it be. You go the beer around. You go the beer around. You go the beer around. Who see Blessing Joy? Everybody know Blessing Joy is not enjoying her marriage. Nah. But she's bearing it because she's bearing it because of what people will say. She will try and plaster it. Blessing Joy is not enjoying that man. You see we that speak out. It's we that they say, you talk too much. You talk too much. Somebody like this girl, the one that married by my ex-friend, she's not enjoying her marriage. She's just bearing it because she thinks it's normal what her husband is doing to her. It's not normal. But they keep enduring it. Somebody like Animugu, she's not enjoying her marriage. Animugu is not enjoying her marriage. You see the way her husband raised voice at her. That is not somebody that is enjoying marriage. If your husband want to talk to you and he's not speaking with you with love, that is, you are just pretending. Everybody they pretend, including Animugu. I been a glow mugu where be say children go they cry, your husband go they downstairs. Your husband will not get up and say, bring the children and let me pet them to stop crying. You never hear. Hi, Mama. Good evening, my queen. Thank you for joining. Malicha. I've been a Glomugu. Where Glomugu, your husband will just be there. He will not say, stop crying. Even if the children like, let them cry their lungs out. It's Glomugu that we have to get up and still go and pet our children and come back and sit down again. All these things that men are doing to them, it's not normal. because the man take you as, it just take you as a slave. If your children are crying, pet them. Oh, I'm not here to pet any baby for you. I've never seen Glomugo husband help her to pet her children one day, and maybe the children have cried and cried. He will quickly get up to in where he's lying down and said, this baby has been crying. Let me quickly go and pet the baby. Have you ever seen Onel? Mr. Onel did that to Glory. He had not do that to Glory one day. But these people, because me, I talk now, they will come and be justifying their own and say, hey, Seth Mugo. Seth Mugo said she's not enjoying her marriage. You think say we blind, we not they see? You think many of our viewers don't see us? They see us. Many of them know what we are passing through. But they just ignore and say, well, if the woman is not complaining, what is our own? Yes. You think we don't know? I've been a blessing where your husband never know they carry come at even one day. Your husband doesn't take her out. She's there just enduring. Maybe one day Peter might change. All her money that she saved the other day is the money that they used to travel to Nigeria. Blessing Injure money. Blessing Injure money. If I tell you it's Blessing Injure that sponsored that travel, you will not believe it. I trust my Igbo men. They know they carry last. They're ready to use the tongue, go take licky that your clitoris throw away. As far as say you feel drop. If I told you guys she's the one that sponsored that travel, you will not believe it.
They will turn go to nonsense of people who have shown them, who are telling them that it is their gender role to be subservient. They're not born the man. They've not created the man. He has not been born or created that would actually expect my child and my son.
Oh, my queen. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, my queen. Eshego, Eshe, Omalicha Mama. Thank you.
Try and choose anybody's daughter like that. I will throw him. It's not on my watch.
If you talk to your fellow women, they will tell you your husband is working. You have to manage it. At least he's trying. Yeah. But many things are not functioning well in the head of the children. It's not functioning well, but we will still try and make it work.
Not on my watch. I want to touch on all the topics that please, if you guys should tell me the darnest things people have heard that women must do. Women must cook.
Yes.
Women must this.
Yeah. Even our churches, even if they are preaching in our churches, that is what they preach to us. Churches are among of the things that corrupt our Nigerian men in our hand. Churches. They don't tell the men that the men are supposed to cook. They only tell the men, hey, compliment your wife when she cook the food. Of which, if the pastor preach what is on their mind to the men will cease going to church. They will not go again. And pastor don't want to lose the offering. And that is why you see them attacking only the women inside the churches. If they want to talk to the men, what is really inside the Bible, many men will cease going to church. And they will tell their wife not to go. You know men now. You know men, they will tell their wife, if you go that church, pass that side, and you will see even their wife will not go, their children will not go, everybody will remain at home. That is why you see pastors, they are being careful when they are preaching against men. They tried all their best not to make them to go angry. Churches are among of the things that spoil our Nigerian husband in our hand. They preach all this nonsense to them. Woman, cook, bath your children before coming to church, wake up 6 o'clock, bath for your children. Then your husband will only wake up to come and eat and bath. That's all. They said yes. You haven't seen them preaching in the altar. You feel like slapping the pastor sometimes. Sometimes where I'm sitting down, boiling where I'm sitting down. What? Me, I have to surrender my sleep. Why my husband will go and wake up 9 o'clock? Me, I should wake up 6 o'clock early in the morning because I want to go to church. Me, I don't do that too because I cannot waste my sleep like that because I want to started dressing the children. The man will not do nothing. They said no. Your husband not supposed to do anything. Iron the children clothes, bathe them, dress them. You will be exhausted on Sunday. Before I reach church, I'm already tired. See me sweating like a Christmas goat. Victory, where is your shoe? Oh, yeah, wear it. While my husband is there ironing his clothes, ironing it to make sure the long sleeve is going to wear is well ironed. He's ready to iron his clothes for 30 minutes. Why me? I'm running a taskata. Telling the children, oh, yeah, wear your socks. Wear it. Oh, yeah, wear the shoe. Only me. Sometimes to go to church, I will just say, I don't sure I'm ready to stress this stress today. I don't sure I am ready to stress this stress. I will just treat my hand and my leg and say, like today, I did not go. I did not go because yesterday I did not sleep on time. I said today, I will not stress myself dressing the children while the man you are doing it with. The man is doing shakara, shining his shoe, combing his beard as if he's going for fashion parades.
Somebody should help me. Women. Marriage went bad. Women.
Marriage went bad, women. The day I will go now, everybody are going to say self-love. You are the one that make this marriage not to work. I beat all of them one by one. If you not trying, beat where I go beat you now. Thank God I have platform to talk my story. The day I will get tired, I will carry my bag, I will go. They will give me house. They will give me my house. That's pay we day for year. So I will just be looking at all of them. Everybody will just focus on only the women. I say this you because the man is a hardworking man. I don't even know why he don't respect the man. What of the man that doesn't respect his wife? Everybody focus on only the women. Who are doing it? It's our women that is giving all these men hands. You can see the way women support me when I'm defending them. A lot of women are passing through here. They don't have voice. When I voice for them, they are saying, oh, mommy, self-love. Oh, God will bless you for me. God will bless you for me. You give me hope. You give me hope. I said, don't worry. I will keep giving you guys hope. I said, hi, self-love. I come across your video. I was smiling. I said, yes, you help me to beat these useless men. Help me to beat them. I will just be laughing. Did you know how many who is contacting me on WhatsApp, praying for me? God will bless you. Hey, the other one said, hey, if I receive money, I'm going to send you something. When I receive, I'm going to send you something. Let me play what one Benin woman pray for me this morning.
Thank you for opening the eyes of other women. Thank you. May God continue to empower you. May God continue to give you more grace, more boldness in Jesus' name. Amen. I'm going to my church. It's almost the time is gone up. So my wife again with me.
You hear that? She prayed for me this morning before going to church. Self-love. God will continue to bless you for me. It's not easy. When you think it's only you that is passing through all these things, women are passing through here. Many marriages are going to break. They are going to break. Because men are not ready to put work into their marriage. And the marriage will break. When marriage break, everybody blame the women. What of the men who are not ready to put hard work into their marriage? They are not ready. They just prefer to be around friends, gallivanting. They just take the house only to sleep. You take it to sleep from a walk to house to outside. Then when you finish, you come and sleep. That is what many men think husband and parenting is all about, which is very poor parenting. Poor parenting from the men is much. Very poor parenting. May God help all of us. Let me leave you guys. I'll continue this video tomorrow. I play it to 58 minutes. Tomorrow we complete it. Sonia, I don't care. God bless you. Thank you so much. How I wish you can talk to some men. They will not hear. They will hang phone on your head, though. They will tell you to shut up that you have locked your husband inside bottle. Did you know men that respect their wife, they say their wife have locked them inside bottle? I said, me, I'm looking for that bottle. Where una for the sell and make I buy? They not they sell any bottle. It's a man that grew up from a good home that will treat their wife well. There is no bottle anywhere. You get what I mean? Bye, guys. Good night. Good night, everyone.